Welcome, everyone, to the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, the Major Pod Network, Twitch, and YouTube. This is a simulcast. It's like the final Nitro and Monday Night Raw.
Hell
We're
yeah.
on Twitch and YouTube. I am your host, Matt Cardona, aka the $1,000 Broski, aka the Michael Jordan of wrestling figure collecting.
And I'm also here, producer of the show, Smart Mark Sterling, Esquire Dr. Silverballs, the Phil Jackson of wrestling figure collecting. This is my second time live today unboxing stuff. But
wow,
we need to do this together. I told you this weekend we both got it.
For what we're doing,
Yep.
what we're doing is we're unboxing live on Twitch, live on YouTube. Well, it's live to tape on YouTube.
Right.
The Loot Crate, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles box. Now,
We both got it.
is this box number 3 or box number 4?
So I ordered the 3 package deal.
Right.
But there was a movie one that I never got that you got.
Yeah. So that was the first thing. First of all, I love Loot Crate. I love NECA. I love Turtles. So this is like a perfect triple threat. I got the first of all, if you're going to put an exclusive figure in this box, the box could be empty besides the figure. You know what I'm saying?
It's worth it.
I'm in.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. So, especially the NECA figures are so great, and they're pretty hard to find in store. So just to have it sent to your door, and what I don't get is the people who sleep on these and then look at the secondary market, especially for what's inside these. Like, spoiler alert, we know what's inside.
Right.
It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
That
Splinter, though, the ghost Splinter that came in that first box is like $200 or more, which is crazy. Ninja Turtle cup. Hell yeah. I forgot to put my Ninja Turtle clothes on.
But yeah, so the first one is the movie Splinter.
Yep.
Gotta have. With the marshmallows. It's the ghost, kind of like the Force ghost.
The light on the fire turns on. It's great.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Okay, then is the Mirage Shredder, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, which goes with the comic stuff. Then
full disclosure, I sold the whole box. Whole thing.
You sold the whole box?
Whole box with the figure. I opened it, I looked at it, I sold everything. I didn't want anything in it. I'm not a comic collector.
I'm not, but I do have some of them, so I did keep the Shredder.
Right.
The next one is correct me on the correct, it's like the character, like he's getting electrocuted, or what is it? So he's dying? What is it?
Yeah, so the next crate was the Turtles in Time themed crate. So that's the video game. And in the arcade video game Turtles in Time, when they get electrocuted by, effects in the game, bosses or lasers or whatever, the character like gets electrocuted like that.
Right. It's such a great, it's one of those figures that you didn't know that you needed until it was shown. Like 100%. I wouldn't have suggested that to NECA.
Kept that.
And then I'm like, oh wow, I need this.
Kept that.
And I kept that one actually in the package because it was displayed so nicely.
Yeah.
I'm like, true. I can't recreate this loose.
Yep. I know what you mean.
I got that. And then last but not least is this one. Now
this is why I bought the whole thing.
Right. You couldn't just buy this by itself, right?
Right. Because there is a cartoon figure in here. We both talk about this on the podcast. We collect the cartoon Ninja Turtles. There's a cartoon figure in here, but if you got all 3 boxes, you got an extra cartoon figure.
Oh, I see. Okay, so people could buy this box, but if you bought all 3, you got the extra figure.
Yes. So we seemingly have 2 in here. We'll see when we open it, because I have not opened it. Yeah. If not, we have problems. So we should have Twitch, 2 figures in here. And cartoon figures, I'm all in on. Broski, before we went live here, do you know what I was doing? You have no idea.
I mean, I could guess.
I was, okay, go ahead, guess. One guess.
We're going to keep this PG. Right?
Okay. I was purchasing dollhouse furniture for my upcoming TMNT cartoon display. That's what I was doing. And I was
my NECA display, I curse out Randy all the time in a good way, because the real estate that I have to give to these NECA turtles is insane, because I have a big case for my turtles, but I do, I've been collecting turtles my whole life. So it's every aspect of turtles, every company. But these NECA ones are just too good, and they demand the real estate, especially with that like city diorama. And now they're making a cartoon one. So I'm like, I don't even know where that's going to go. That's going to be straight up min in box in the garage.
So you did buy that
purchase.
You bought that.
I did. I had to.
Yeah, me too. All right. Well, we're in. So this is a cartoon themed crate. So everything in here is cartoon themed. So we'll open it up as you take a swig for the working man.
That's right.
Thanks everybody for joining us here tonight for this.
Got my handy dandy X-Acto knife. This is a big box, so I'm assuming I have both in here.
Right. That's true.
And this is how it comes straight up. Like this is the shipping box, which I like.
Yes. Yeah, and it's pretty good quality, like a giant shoe box. The other ones were smaller, but there wasn't 2 figures in it. Okay. Packaged like such.
Oh God. Yeah, I got the 2. I got the 2.
Okay.
All right. So are we gonna do figures first?
Sure, let's take a look.
Rocksteady, bunny suit, and Bebop. Ooh, good thing I'm gonna let him breathe, guy, because this isn't the best package.
Ooh, whoa.
Ooh.
Mine are mint. So if you wanted to trade. So the deal with this.
Here's Bebop. So which one is the one? Oh, you didn't know what you were getting, did you?
I don't know if they said which one came with the box and which one was the 3.
Oh, I love how they really want it. They want you to scratch that figure itch, collect them all in the back.
Oh.
As if it's that easy.
Oh, that's everybody.
That's everybody currently.
So the weird thing about this is like there was one episode where they, as a disguise, dressed up as a bunny. So this is like
honestly, full disclosure, I don't even remember that.
This is like a deep cut.
This is a very deep cut. Now I'm looking at the back. I have everybody that's on the back except the Xarax and Zork. I told myself, like, okay, I got to make some cuts.
Yep.
Before I can't be a completist here.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I'm going to be a completist as much as I can. And the Rat King and Vernon out in stores
been popping
now.
up.
Yep. Mark Bitters found it for me today.
What?
Paid him. Mark Bitters in the chat right now.
Mark Bitters, can you look for me, Mark Bitters?
he's gonna look for you, of course. All right, so they both come with different things. Rocksteady here comes with an Easter basket, and
what I love about these figures is that they always come with great accessories.
Yes,
like you have so much options, so many things to choose from.
Well, that's why I'm doing this diorama thing, because the deep cuts on these figures for the Splinter comes with that mat, the mat that he trains the turtles on. I'm making a whole sewer display.
Well, okay. I don't know. I don't have any inside knowledge, but you gotta believe.
Yes.
You gotta believe NECA is making a sewer.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
You gotta believe.
And then it's gonna be ridiculous.
Now these are incredible figures. Just what I love about these figures is they're the most detailed figures ever. Right. Because the figures that we had as kids, they went along with the cartoon, but they're not cartoon turtle figures. You know what I'm saying? Like some 100%. Of them are, but not quite.
Yep.
And these, what I love is like the paint apps. It looks like it's a draw. It looks like a cartoon coming to life. Like it's coming out of your screen.
That's why these are my favorite, 100% my favorite toy line going right now. These cartoon Ninja Turtles. And that's why I felt like it deserved an entire wing of the toy room, display in the toy room. So,
yeah, I do love the packaging. The packaging looks nice if you're a mint inbox collector. I'm a let them breathe guy. But you know what I always do? I always like to see like what they do like on the box to kind of rip off their figure photography.
Oh yeah. Oh, I do that all the time. What pose should these guys be in?
But look, they have both poses on each side. So it's like, ooh, which accessory do you use? Because a lot of the times there's so many accessories, and I'm like, well, which one is supposed to go with it? So I look on the see what NECA posts officially, and I basically rip off what they do, but it never looks quite as good.
Right. For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I try to do cool poses.
Yeah. I mean, these are clearly like we talk about how toys are for all ages. These are clearly adult collectibles. There's no child.
There's
no child. The majority of children are not spending their Saturday mornings watching this version of the Turtles, craving these figures. This is a deep cut for us adult collectors, and I love it.
Yeah. And I'm going to open it, and I'm going to keep it for sure.
Yeah.
All right. This thing jumps right out me in the box. We got a Channel 6 news hat.
This nice trucker news hat.
I like this.
And it's got the hard top.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This is a cool. I'm wearing this to the gym tomorrow. Channel 6. This is one of those hats you could wear, and it's like, if you know, you know.
Yeah, right. Right.
You know
It
what I'm
doesn't
saying?
say I love Ninja Turtles, but if you know, you know.
Now, I wonder. Ooh, look at that, Mark. Nice little switcheroo.
Oh, yeah.
I do find that sometimes in these crates, besides the figures, there are things that I count for my figures. Like last time with the arcade, there was that
TV?
The TV with the hologram.
100%. That's going to be the
Also
TV and the diorama.
I also count the coin to go with the figures.
Okay. You put the coin somewhere?
I did, because I have the arcade figures, like the first, I think it's just the turtles I kept mint in box, and it has like that flap for the Comic-Con box.
Yeah.
So it looks like you're playing the arcade.
Oh, that's cool.
So I put the coin on that. And then I think it's the movie one. They actually give you the Foot Soldier's headband, and I count that with my figures because they made the Casey Jones mask.
Oh,
so I count the Foot Soldier's headband.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right. So this is a cool hat. I'm wearing this. I'm not keeping this for my figures, but I'm keeping this for me.
Yeah, I love it. All right, now I'm pulling out this box. This is also cool.
Now I could switch the coffee right now into this.
Wow. Okay, and I like that the box is like the figures.
Oh, I didn't notice. Okay, now I see.
It's like the same theme.
This is like another thing. Like you just have like, I collect mugs, so this is really cool for me.
Yeah, it's perfect. Channel 6 news.
Oh, yeah, this is great. I'm gonna drink out of this tomorrow morning.
Yeah, me too. This is great.
It's another thing where it's like you're drinking coffee, and like, you know, if you have a relative over, like, oh, you're a big fan of Channel 6, and you're like, no, April O'Neil.
Yeah, come on.
April O'Neil, duh.
Yeah,
duh.
All right, what's next?
I'm gonna grab these pins. We say pin ain't easy on the Major Pod. These are cool pins. This is
so it comes with this checklist of the things that are in it. So this pin is Crooked Ninja Turtle Gang and Scorag pin set. I don't remember Scorag, but I do remember
Scorag. I think it's Scrag. SCRAG.
I still don't remember Scrag or Scorag.
Yeah, I don't know. This is cool. Listen, it's just an extra item.
Yeah, whatever.
You know, whatever. Trade bait, whatever you want to call it.
This might come in handy. This next, the sticker set. This is a wanted poster sticker set. This might come in handy for my display.
That's what I was going to say. This is something that I think you can incorporate with the figures.
Right. 100%. That's kind of neat.
I like that.
And then the checklist is cool. So it explains everything.
This is a nice Shredder notebook. Illustration by Freddie Williams III. Full disclosure, I cheated off this checklist too, because I wouldn't have known that. But
you know, I might use this for my new swear notebook when I fill up my.
This is pretty badass. I if we still had the FWF, I could have booked the cards in this.
Doesn't really fit with the cartoon theme.
I was thinking the same thing. Someone says Dave Wonder says he illustrated the TMNT Batman comics. That's pretty cool.
Oh, well.
That's sweet.
All right, last but not least, we got the shirt, which is, I know this right away. This is the Mondo Gecko shirt.
Whoa. See, I didn't know that until you just said it.
This is the shirt on the figure Mondo Gecko.
Now that's badass.
That's pretty cool.
Now I got a medium, of course. Going to cut the sleeves off.
I got a large. I'm probably going to cut the sleeves off as well.
This is like, I think, my gym outfit for tomorrow. This Channel 6 hat.
Yeah, and the Mondo Gecko shirt.
Mondo Gecko shirt is like, this is another one, like
deep cut.
Such a deep cut, and I love the deep cuts here.
Yeah, that's cool. I love that shirt.
I love this Loot Crate stuff. I love NECA. I love the Turtles. You got to believe that these were or you got to hope at least that these were so successful that they got to do another round.
Now there was issues with distribution and stuff, but that was like height of COVID, factory issues and all that in the beginning. So like a couple of them were delayed. This one shipped. I didn't even know. It just showed up.
So I knew this was coming, obviously, because I follow things on social media. People posted it.
Yes.
And I saw these ridiculous eBay prices for Bebop and Rocksteady.
Right.
But this is great. Like, what a value, right? I mean, like, just the figures alone. You could flip the figures. You could flip everything inside if you wanted to, and just keep a couple things you wanted and make your money back. Or you can keep everything because everything's cool.
And to be honest, I got all three of these crates, sold the one I didn't want, and paid for the other two.
I mean, that's
Right?
genius right there.
Right. That's like this is free. I got these figures for free, and they're selling for $300 to sell two of them if you want it. I'm not going to sell it.
I think people are still confused about, or I don't know if confused is the word, but impatient, and they don't like to pay up front for something that's not. They want instant gratification.
Yeah.
So if they're like, oh, I got to buy 3 of these to get the figure, they don't like. They're like, eh. But then once it's all out, they're paying like double the money to get the figure.
Yeah. I think this Super 7, the pre-order thing, I think that wrestling fans are sort of starting to get it. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean this Loot Crate's been around forever, and I love that they're doing turtle specific, especially NECA specific stuff. I mean there's no debate that the Ninja Turtles from NECA are the greatest Ninja Turtles figures ever of all time. Yeah. There's no debate, whether it be the movies or the comics, the cartoons. And I think, I mean, it's bad for me because I collect all 3, but you could, if you really wanted to, stick to just one, and there's enough meat on the bone. And even the with the that Mirage Shredder, they are doing some comic stuff, because a lot of those early comic stuff, especially the Turtles, are like very, very expensive to get.
Yeah.
So,
and they just announced the movie Turtles are on a hiatus. There's no new figures coming out.
Excuse me?
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing coming out. They made like an official announcement on their social media or whatever. There's no plans in the next, whatever.
What about April O'Neil? I thought they announced that they
signed her, but they signed her late last year. So when's that going to come out? At the end of the year? That's like the only movie figure in the pipeline.
Oh, okay. So you're not saying they're done. Just in the immediate future, there's nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. Well, pretty much everything that's coming, like we've kind of already seen. Like Randy posted all those pictures. Late last year. So we already know that our cartoon library is through the roof.
Right. And there's a couple more arcade ones coming, so there's that. But the cartoons,
and of course, we both have that 1-Up arcade.
Yep.
Which is great.
Yeah, exactly. So many cool things. And we talk about Loot Crate, major wrestling figure podcast. Loot Crate, is it over?
Well, it's not technically Loot Crate. We kind of ripped off their idea.
Right.
But yes, it is over. We did a 1 week. We actually added a day.
Yeah. Because you added a product that nobody knew about.
Well, but here's the thing, because Ryan from Pros Like Tees, I don't know, like he sent me this text message. Take a shot. He sent me this text message on Saturday night. I woke up to pee, and I thought it was like a dream, and I woke up like it was real. I'm like, what? Like we want to add a brawler,
right?
And I'm like, well, if we're gonna do that, let's add a date to this, so because more people are gonna buy it then.
Yeah, right. And we have to get the word out. So 2 brawlers. So I saw somebody go, well, I guess it didn't sell good because they're adding a brawler.
Oh,
the opposite. Yeah.
Opposite. It literally, I'll be full transparent. It over doubled our highest expectation.
Wow. That's great.
That's mind blowing. So
but you got Major Pod fans, and then Micro Brawler fans.
Oh yeah. And listen, I will say this, the one Micro Brawler that was supposed to be in it from the beginning, it does have a chase.
Yeah. So there's 3 brawlers. Mark Vader's surprised that the 2 brawler there wasn't in the works the entire time.
Well, it didn't need to be. That's the thing, because we have the shirt. I'm not going to reveal the other items in there. Yep. And I know right away we talk about like things to flip. If someone didn't want that brawler or bought the thing to flip it, they could flip the brawler and make their money back instantly. So now you have 2 brawlers.
Right.
It's like, even I was like, are you sure you want to do this, Ryan?
Right. It's cool.
But like, whatever. We did take away another item and replace it, but I think people are going to be happy that we replaced, I don't know, insert whatever with a Micro Brawler.
Yep, for sure.
Can't get better than that. So
is the Smart Mark item still in there?
The Smart Mark item is still in there. Okay. So there's a little spoiler. There's a little hint.
There's a Smart Mark item.
There is a Smart Mark item. It's going to be insane. So the first Micro Brawler has a chase. So there's technically 2 of those. And then, bro, this other item.
Is it the Gemini? Is the Micro Brawler?
The Gemini. No. Right. The other brawler, in my opinion, is, for so many reasons, the coolest major pod item we've ever done, in my opinion. Right. Better than Super 7 figures, better than back scratchers. I think if you sit and think about like how the F did this get made, I don't know the answer. That's what was presented to me. It's like, well, of course we're gonna do this.
I feel like, without spoilers, this brawler is something. If you, Mike Cardona, did not listen to the Major Wrestling Figure podcast, if you were not a fan, you would probably get this crate because of this.
I would have to.
Brawler. Yeah,
I would have to.
Yeah.
That's all we're gonna say.
That's a hint.
Yeah.
All right.
It's gonna be unbelievable. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. Thanks for tuning into Twitch, watching on YouTube. Thank you, Loot Crate, NECA, Turtles, for making some kick-ass product. We love it.
Yeah. Major Pod Network on Twitch and Major Pod Network on YouTube.